Chula Radio Plus presents Chula Innovations Unlocked.
Sawadee-krap. Welcome to Chula Innovations Unlocked. I am Supaart. I am now walking through Samyan Market in Bangkok's Pathumwan district in a search for one of my favorite seasonal fruits, the fruit which makes so much annual revenue to this country and is so called the king of fruits, the durian. The origin of the durian is thought to be in the region of Borneo and Sumatra, with wild trees in the Malay Peninsula, where the name durian derived from the Malay word duri, meaning thorn. It was only a few hundred years ago that the durian was traded and became actively cultivated in Thailand and many other countries in this tropical region of the world. According to the Center of International Trade Studies at the University of the Thai Chamber of Commerce, durians is Thailand's top export performer, with an export volume of 2021 estimated at about 187 billion baht, compared to 100 billion baht for rice exports and 90 billion baht for rubber. The durian flowers are produced in a cluster of up to 30 on each of the branches, and since the durian would weigh typically around 1 to 3 kilograms each, it is normal practice for durian farmers to cut off the majority of baby durians to lessen the risk of the branch breaking off, and so that the ones left to cultivate would have sufficient nutrients. What do we do with the massive amounts of young durian fruits that are intentionally cut off from the branch? Well, previously, it's either gathered to make compost, fed to livestock, or made into charcoal. But that was before Associate Professor Dr. Supaart Sirikantaramas, Deputy Head of the Department of Biochemistry, Faculty of Science, Chulalongkorn University, and his team found a way to upcycle these food wastes into valuable cosmetic products. Dr. Supaart, first of all, thank you so much for your time. My first question would be, of all the fruits that Thailand has to offer, why was your research focusing on durian?
I think when we're speaking of fruits in Thailand, so everybody think about durian as a king of fruit. And we know that we are number one exporter, and we export a lot every year to many countries in the world. So that's why durian is very important. So that's why our research focus on durian fruits.
I see. Now, apart from having a rich and creamy taste, how and when did you and your team find out that it could be extracted into skincare products?
Yeah, so just like you said, very unique texture, flavor of durian pulp. So at first we focus on the elucidation of flavor compounds accumulated in durian pulp, which is the part that we eat.
The meat?
Yes, the meat. Okay. Yes. So and then we actually find a lot of important bioactive compounds that are good for our health. Right. But later, when we enter durian orchards, we found some cute little small fruits on the ground. Actually, there are a lot at that time. So we think that what could we do with that young durian or baby durian, I call it. Yes. So that is the beginning of our research on young durian. Then we try to find out if that portion has some biological activity. And the application that come to our mind is that can it be developed into a skin care product.
That was your hypothesis?
Yes.
Right. So you kind of had that feeling that it could be developed for sure.
Yes. Actually, when we cut the small fruit out, and then we see like a clammy liquid, mucus liquid, and during that time, several years ago, a mucus from snail. Was very popular.
It was a hot hit at that time.
So I feel like that is just something that's very similar to that kind of thing. So it should be something that very interesting.
I see.
Accumulated in that part.
And how long did your research take, and was the outcome as you expected?
Yes, it's take quite some time. I think we started this project 3 or 4 years ago. Yes, we actually extract. We use a technique called metabolomics to analyze metabolite. Metabolite is actually a substance, okay, accumulated in that small durian. Yes, and we identify bioactive compounds. Yeah, in that part of fruit.
So, what is metabolomics in simple English?
Yeah, metabolomics is a study of metabolite. Metabolite is chemical compounds in particular samples.
Right.
Yeah. So we used chemical techniques, biochemical techniques to find out what accumulated in that fruit.
Right. And at the end of the day, you found a substance that's antioxidant, moisturizes your skin, and is also UV protection as well. Right. So of all these three qualities found in this substance, compared to other products that are already in the mass market, I mean, what's the difference?
So actually we evaluated if our young durian extract is comparable to other extract in the market. So we compare its antioxidant activity with vitamin C. This has been widely used in many cosmetic products. And it's, the antioxidant activity of young durian extract is comparable to the vitamin C. And then we find out some important compound like polyphenols that exhibit a UV protective effect. And also our extract of young durian also contain pectin, which exhibit moisturizing effects. So in terms of the compound, it's not, I would say it's not novel. Yes, it can be found in other fruit as well, other plant as well. But we consider this young durian as a new material, new raw material, and it's also considered as a waste at the moment. So actually, it's contain no value.
So taking these young durians from the orchards, and then you go through a process to get these substances which have three qualifications that you mentioned. Going through all this process, what is the price for the production of this, and when compared to the products already in the market?
At the moment, we cannot produce it in a large quantity. Okay, we just started. So of course the price, I would say, we try not to make it more expensive, so otherwise no people will use it. If we can extract in a large scale, then of course the price will go down.
So of course, coming up with these new products, you have to go through the process and then end up with the human trial. How did that work out?
We actually started by evaluating in cell line as human skin cell lines, and it's compared to like other extract that have already been used in cosmetic product. So it's safe.
It's safe?
Yes, it's safe. We actually try on our skin. It's safe.
Now, have you got the approval from the FDA?
So in terms of cosmetic, we don't have that regulation in terms of raw material. So that's why we start with the cosmetic product, raw material for cosmetic product. So raw material, we don't need any approval from FDA. But another thing is that durian fruit has been registered in an international cosmetic committee or something. So it's safe to use.
I see.
Yeah, so it's safe to use.
Can you say that your product is organic?
It depends on the source of durian fruits. We are trying to find a orchard that they produce durian organically. Yes, but we know it's quite difficult.
Yes, it is. Now, when it comes to skincare products or cosmetics, I understand that the pretty much average shelf life is about 2 years. Okay, so when it comes to durian, the extracts from young durians, how long can it be until it goes bad?
I would say it would be like similar to other types of product. Yes. Yeah, more or less.
So about 2 years. The texture itself, is it like sticky or is it slimy or?
It actually depends on how we extract it. We use different type of I say like solvent to extract those bioactive compounds. So if we focus on pectin part, moisturizing agent, yes, it's going to be like a sticky little bit. Yes.
Now the durian fruit is famous, or should I say infamous, for its strong odor.
Yeah.
The question is, will the odor be stuck on our faces once we apply it?
Durian is famous, but it's not, of course, it's not like everybody's favorite.
Right, of course.
Right, because of the
Aroma.
unique odor. Yes. However, our durian extract from young durian fruits contain odorless.
Right.
Yes. So doesn't matter you like durian smell or not.
Right.
I believe it's fine for everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so it's scent-free.
Yes.
Can this technique be applied to different types of durians, or would you have to stick to a particular strain or type?
We actually tried several cultivars, like Montong. This is our main cultivar that we use as a material. We focus on other different durian cultivar as well, but we found no difference.
Right.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter which cultivar it is, then it's fine to be used as a raw material.
I see. Okay. So going back a bit to one of the three qualities of your substance, it's antioxidation. If we could just simply explain that, what antioxidation is, or first of all, in simple English, what is oxidation and what is antioxidants?
So we as a human, we breathe oxygen.
Yes.
Right. And during the metabolism of oxygen, it's produced what we call is reactive oxygen species, or ROS. So this reactive oxygen species, actually in our cell, we can like detoxify. It's not a good compound. It's going to destroy protein in our cell, membrane in our cell.
That's oxidation.
That's oxidation, because from the reactive oxygen species. So if we are still young, so those process, the detoxification process is very efficient. Then of course that's fine. That's why our skin is very young when we were young. But once we age, so those kind of mechanism, the efficiency decrease.
Okay.
So reactive oxygen species can like destroy more a compartment of the cell.
Right.
So we age.
Wrinkles.
Rest. Wrinkle.
Okay.
Yes.
So the antioxidation kind of stops that process?
It's kind of slow
down that process.
Detoxify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And the UV protection. When we go out and buy like sunblocks, we will see like SPF 15, SPF 40. What's your SPF?
We haven't done that far on this particular issue. But our bioactive compound, like I mentioned, polyphenols, can actually absorb UV light. So it can like stop the UV light to penetrate to your skin.
Dr. Supaart, what is the ratio of the young durians intentionally cut compared to those that are left to grow and for us to cultivate?
I would say like 80% would be cut off, or thin. Because one durian tree can actually flower. A lot of flower, and then those flowers will eventually develop into a fruit. So and of course you know how big of durian fruit. So one durian tree cannot bear like 100 or 200 fruits. So many of fruits need to be thin, need to be cut off.
Despite the majority of the fruits being cut off at a very young age to pave way for the minority of its siblings to grow, Thailand cultivated some 1 million tons of durian annually. So imagine how much baby durians are cut off every season and how much value was lost. Now, Associate Professor Dr. Supaart will take our team into his lab for some first-hand experience of this innovative product, and maybe a trial on my hands. So, Dr. Supaart, this is where the magic happened. Right, so you cultivated the young durian fruits from the orchards and brought it here. And then?
And then we processed, we dried it, and then we developed and extract. So this is our first product.
Okay.
So you can see it's a little bit slimy.
Yes,
because it contains pectin. It also contains various type of polyphenols as antioxidants, like I mentioned. So maybe we can try this extract a little bit.
Can we? All right.
Sure. So this is we make it like a serum.
Okay.
Yes, actually it can be like a facial serum. Yes.
Is it edible?
I think it's edible, but maybe we need like further test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
let's not taste it yet. All
but
right.
let's try on our skin.
All right.
So yeah, you can just like
rub it.
rub it.
All right.
Yes. So this is contain a certain amount of this extract.
Odorless.
Odorless. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's not that sticky, and I have a feeling that soon enough it's gonna be absorbed into the skin.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
So this is the moisturizer.
Moisturizer, and also it contains antioxidants and also
Antioxidant.
those polyphenol that can absorb UV light.
UV light.
Yes.
All right. 3-in-1 right here on my hand.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we develop another formula. So this one we actually hydrolyze pectin into a smaller molecule, so it will be easily to absorb
Even
in
easier.
our skin.
Okay.
And then we actually mix it with a flour.
Okay.
Have you ever like smelled durian flower?
Durian flower? No, I've never
Yes.
tried durian.
This one, you can like smell it.
Oh, that's durian flower.
Yes.
All right.
So yes, we developed this another product from the young durian, and this is another one you can try on a different hand.
All right. What does
Yes.
the POS stand for?
Actually, it's stands for pectin oligosaccharide. Yes.
So this one is similar to that one, but my sense of smell isn't really good.
It's a little bit.
Oh, the first hand's gone already. It's already gone through, I think. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So the major difference between these two is this one has a bit of a smell.
A bit of smell, then a little bit of biological activities.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So
This is actually one. This one is we are still under development. We are confirm some biological activities.
I see.
Yes.
Well, no itching so far.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Oh yes.
All right. According to the data released by the Ministry of Commerce, in 2021, Thailand exported durians worth $2.3 billion to China, a total of 580,000 tons. Around 90% of durians imported into China comes from Thailand. The Thai government has set a goal to export 4.4 million tons of fresh and processed fruits in 2023, with the durian in particular targeted at reaching 100 billion baht in export value in 2023. And due to its lucrative price and bright exporting prospects, many agriculturalists, especially in the northeastern region, are now slashing their crops and paving way for durian plantation. In terms of business, how much money will durian farmers be able to make once this process comes into a mass production scale?
That's a very difficult question. But what I can say is that instead of leave those things, the fruit as young durian fruit as a waste, of course they can make more money. And actually it's depend on the demand. It's very difficult to say at the moment. But I'm sure that we can make more. I mean, orchard owner can make more money. Yeah, from that part.
I see. So there's no approximation of how much money they're going to make per hectare, per acre, not yet.
Yeah, not yet at the moment.
And what is next in line? What other fruits will you be developing or researching into?
Right. Actually, we are thinking about other fruits, but at the moment we also try to develop a young durian extract into different varieties. We just don't want to just extract it and use it, but after we extract, we try to increase efficiencies of our extract. Sometimes we cut it, the molecules in the extract to become smaller, so it would be easier to absorb in our skin. So we just try to make it become better on durian extract. And of course, then we look at other agricultural ways. We focus on mango at the moment.
Mango.
And everybody knows once the mango seasons comes, the price has dropped. Sometimes we can buy mango like 1 kilogram as a 10 baht, which is so cheap compared to the how much effort that
the farmers
the farmer have put in. Yes. So now we are working on mango as well.
Mango. And you're going to turn mango into these antioxidants thingy as well?
Yes. For mango, we have a different concept.
Right.
We want to make a juice of mango. So this is a food product, not a cosmetic product.
Okay.
But we're gonna change its chemical structure, what is in mangoes, to make it become more healthier.
I see.
Yes. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we try to develop and make our extract become more efficient. We look at other type of ways. So that is the concept of our research. That is also goes with the BCG economy. Yes. So we focus on durian, mango, and we are going to different other fruits of Thailand.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I have to say that your achievement is spectacular, and I understand that there's still a long way to go on your research and development, not only in durian but also in other fruits as well.
Right.
All right. So I wish you the best of luck, Doctor.
Thank you very much.
ขอบคุณมากครับ
Chula Innovations Unlocked is produced and presented by Supaart Klensawan. This program is brought to you by Chulalongkorn University.